This trading week was tough, man. I'm going to go ahead and take this time out to go ahead and show you guys the trades that I took, the mentality I had going into the trades, and why I took certain trades. This video is going to be a little bit different than normal. I did say that I was supposed to be doing trade recaps every time I take a trade, but I've been slacking like crazy. I've been really trying to adjust to the college life again, and I have not been able to just post videos like I want to. But yeah, so I'm gonna just use the time to do a recap of this week and the trades that I took. And I only took two trades, surprisingly. Normally I take a trade every single day, but this week I did better than normal. So kind of going into this week, starting off with Monday and Tuesday. Monday and Tuesday were not good trading days at all. I'm gonna just say that because those trading days, the price action on those 2 days were absolutely terrible. We had news on Monday, but it wasn't like anything that would affect the market enough. And we had already taken out both zones of liquidity, sell side and buy side liquidity. So there was no need for me to even take a trade. Same thing with Tuesday. Both our liquidity zones were taken out. We had session high and lows that were taken out, more session lows, more buy side and sell side liquidity that were taken out. So there was no need for me to even take a trade. Then we got Wednesday. Wednesday, I took a trade and it was a losing trade. So I believe it was right here. Wednesday was the 28th, I believe. No, it was the 27th. No, it was the 27th. So the 27th, I had a loss. I took a trade at 11:10 a.m. And this trade was not the best trade, if I'm being completely honest with you. During this day, so kind of going into this day, I was bearish. I did have a bearish mindset. I did have bearish order flow that I saw, and I wanted the market to continue to be bearish for that day. I'm practicing this day. Mind you, I'm not in the right mindset. I am focused on golf because I play collegiate golf, if you guys didn't know. So I'm practicing in the morning, and right now I wasn't really focused on the trades. I was just waiting for a setup to present itself, and it never did. But what happened was, as you can tell here, we had this SMT that was created. And once this SMT was created, the market literally reverses, inverses a fair value gap and pushes up so high. But I missed the trade. I missed the trade, and it was so frustrating because I was like, dude, there's no way I just missed this trade. And I wanted to take this trade so bad. But like I said, I was practicing. I had more important things to do, even though trading is very important to me. But I'm here on scholarship, so this is very important. Anyway, I ended up taking a trade that didn't even make sense. I don't even know why I took this trade. So, of course, the move has already happened. And in my mind, I'm like, dude, there's no way I just missed this trade. Oh my gosh, this and that. Not realizing that all I'm doing is just digging myself into a deeper hole. What I should have done was realize, okay, since I've already missed this trend, since the market has already made its move for today, there's no need for me to trade. There is no need for me to even take a trade. But no, the unprofitable mindset, the old me kicked in and said, okay, maybe we can possibly still take a trade. Maybe we can possibly still get a 1 to 3 out of today. I am currently in drawdown of $500 on Wednesday, and there was no need for me to take a trade because there was no A plus setup. There was no A plus setup. So there was no need for me to even take a trade. But no, I did that. I did the opposite, completely opposite. If I'm being honest with you, I only took this trade because I wanted to make money. And that is the issue. That is the issue right there because whenever you're trying to go into the market, having the idea of making money instead of waiting for your strategy to work out or whatever you have, whatever strategy that you have, then all you're doing is just making it worse for yourself. And I'm honestly glad that I took this L. I lost $350 this day, putting me in more drawdown at a total of $800 and something. And this is all on my trading combine, so I'm not there yet, but I will be. Anyway, I dug myself into a deeper hole because I wasn't disciplined. I didn't stick to my plan. I didn't stick to my rules, and I low-key just gambled. I genuinely gambled, and this is what happens. I take L's. I take L's over the most silliest mistakes, and that's what I get. If I'm being completely honest with you, and I learned so much from that, and I'm glad that I learned so much from that. Anyway, on to the next. We have Wednesday. So no, that was Wednesday. So we took this trade on Wednesday. Then we took another trade on Thursday, and those 2 days were my only two trading days. So Thursday, we have previous day high, London session high. All that liquidity gets taken out, and these are the zones that I'm talking about. We have previous day highs here, and we also have London session highs here. Both those liquidity zones were taken out. At that point, what I am doing and what I'm looking for is the market to either react off of this fair value gap that was presented, which was here. This was the fair value gap that I wanted to see the market push into to go extend up higher, but we never got that. We never got that extension. All market did was inverse this gap and even close above. Well, no, this is not an order block. I wouldn't consider that an order block. But we end up inversing this gap. Market retraces back inside of that inverse fair value gap while also retracing back into a bearish fair value gap. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, the market could really push down lower. But what happened was we had already taken out London session lows at the same time. Whenever session, what I am looking for in my trade or just my strategy itself, I'm always looking for session high and lows to get taken out, previous day high and lows to get taken out, hourly high and lows, 4-hour high and lows, and even daily high and lows. If I see the market take out those zones of liquidity, then I am instantly looking for a reversal to the up or downside. What I didn't really put two and two together when this happened because I was so focused on this original trend that happened here. I was so focused on, okay, we have a possible bearish trend. And once I saw market close below these lows here, then I honestly thought, okay, maybe the market could possibly continue going down. But no, since we came back down inside of this London session low, we swept that low and continued moving higher. And I say swept because look at the wick. We come back into the zone, we take our liquidity, and we reject off of that liquidity. That is a liquidity sweep or liquidity grab, whatever you want to call it. Market does that, and I didn't put that together, and I was like, okay, well, technically, since we still do have this inverse fair value gap and a bearish fair value gap that are being filled, we can still go short here. So we go short in the 5-minute, and this is a 15-minute retracement as well. Oh, goodness, where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Here it is right here. Let's go back to the 5-minute. So there actually was no zone. It was in the 5-minute. Everything was in the 5-minute. So like I said, we enter back into those zones, and that's when I placed my short position. What went through my head was, okay, we are currently consolidating like crazy. We have barcode action going on here. Barcode action is when the market is kind of pretty much consolidation. That's what it is. So we had some barcode action going on here. And honestly, when I saw the market not reacting off of this fair value gap or this inverse fair value gap like I wanted it to, I was like, okay, once we get a breaker structure to the downside, we are going break even, baby. We went break even, and that's what happened. We ended up getting a break even day, and I'm glad we had the proper risk management because if I kept my trade at minus $500 or 100 ticks for my stop loss, I would have lost $500 for that day. But since I did have the correct risk management, I was able to close the day with a $67 gain. And to me, that is still a win. I truly believe that if you have a break even day or if you have a no trading day, I still do think those are wins because you're not losing money. You feel me? So those were the trading days we had. And then today, Friday, the market just absolutely dumped. Like market open and we just dumped. And I honestly had a trade. I had a setup, but I didn't trust it. If I'm being completely honest with you, like market had retraced, or we created this fair value gap right here, this inverse fair value gap. Mind you, we've already taken out buy side liquidity, which were those session highs. We took out session highs. We closed below these lows here, while also closing below this fair value gap. And honestly, I was like, okay, since we have closed below this low, and since we have also closed below this fair value gap, we could go short here. There was a very small part of me that said no. And there was another big part of me that was like, take this trade. Take the trade. But I got scared. I had a fear of missing out. I legit had a fear of missing out today, and I didn't take the trade. So since I didn't take the trade, sell side liquidity was taken out. More sell side liquidity was taken out, which is London session lows, previous session lows, and we go all the way down and retrace back into a 4-hour order block. The market retraces and continues to absolutely dump. And this could have been an easy 1 to 3 day if I had just trusted that it would work out. So yeah, that was my trading week. The mindset that I had wasn't really the best. I had a lot of fear in the market, and I'm not gonna blame practice, because that's the last thing I'm gonna do is blame practice for my mistakes. I genuinely just didn't take the trades when I was supposed to. And since I didn't take the trades I was supposed to, I didn't force trades, which is I'm glad that I didn't force any trades. I've been getting better at not forcing trades, even when I missed out on the trend. I'm getting better at that. Another thing I'm getting better at is knowing when and when not to trade. Now on Wednesday, I did take a bad trade. That was because it was a forced trade. That was a forced trade. But then like the other days, like Monday, Tuesday, Friday, I still had the correct idea of not taking any trades for those days because I didn't like the price action, or I just missed the move for the day. Anyway, my FOMO, my fear of missing out, FOMO, and my hesitation has got to be fixed. It has got to be fixed. It has really kind of held me back in making a decision quick. I've noticed that this week I tended to overthink a lot, and I think that overthinking has caused me to lose certain trades or possibly not even take any certain trades. So that was this week. There was a lot of lessons that I learned, and actually I have 3 lessons that I wrote down. So the 3 key lessons that I learned was, 1, don't fight market structure. It's important to not fight market structure because at the end of the day, these big dogs, these big traders, they already have, how can I say this? They already know what the market is going to do, and they already have placed their buy and sell in positions. Us as retail traders, it's important for us to know when they are placing those trades, where they are placing those trades, and when not to take trades. Market is gonna do its thing, and you as a trader have to figure out what the market is gonna do. If it leaves you behind, let it leave you. Don't force a trade. But if it doesn't, take action. Go for it. Anyway, the second one was stick to the plan. Hold on. All right. So the second lesson that I had was stick to the plan, not emotions. Like I said, Wednesday was a day that I didn't have to take a trade. And honestly, I should have been like, okay, since the market has already done what it needs to do, there's no need for me to trade and I can just get back to practicing. But no, I forced a trade and I put myself in a position where I end up losing because of a forced trade. Lastly, it's okay to lose as long as I learn from it. And this is important because every lesson is an opportunity to get better. If you are not learning from the lessons that you are going through, then it's like, what are you trading for? Are you trading to gamble? Are you trading just to make a quick buck? Or are you trading to truly master the skill? This is a lifelong skill that can change your life forever. And I truly believe in that, bro. And bro, like look at this. You see this? You see this car right here, bro? You see this? In 2 years, in 2 years, you're gonna see me with this. You're gonna see me with this, or you're gonna see me with a Mercedes GT with the wing on the back, okay? And only reason why I say that is because I truly believe in my skill. I truly believe in what I can do. And these lessons that I've learned are only boosting my confidence in what I can achieve because I've learned, dude, I've been trading. Oh my gosh. I've been trading for like 8 months, and we have 4 more months of the year. I've been futures trading for 4 months. I started trading in December of 2024, but it was like a learning. I was learning everything. I did like the 55-day TJR boot camp, bro. I'm sure everybody and their mama has done that. But I started with that, and then the next year, which was January 2025, is when I started. And bro, I've made so much. I'm so proud of myself. I made so much progress in just 8 months. In just 8 months, and it's like, dude, it's only up from here, bro. Like these lessons that I've learned and that I am still currently learning are important because in order for me to become a profitable trader and to become the best possible trader that I can be, then I have to go through moments like this because I want to be able to be a mentor to you guys, bro. Like I want to be able to show you guys the proper way to trade. And one day I will. One day I will be able to create a Discord where you guys can just join and just learn from what I'm doing. But like right now, I'm just learning and I'm documenting that. I'm documenting the journey. A lot of people don't document the journey, and I stand on that because people, they go through their first couple years of trading, and then once it works out for them, then they start posting, like the wins and losses and stuff like that. But me, bro, I don't care. I'm going to start. I'm gonna post my whole journey to my success because I will, by any means necessary, I will become a profitable trader. I will. I don't care how many people think I'm delusional. I don't care how many people tell me I'm delusional, bro. I do not care because I believe in myself, bro. I truly, when it comes to putting in the work every single day, I only have me. I truly only have me. And I have my parents. I'm so grateful to have my parents, bro, because they've helped me out so much. And all they want is the best for me. All they want is the best for me. But when it comes to putting in the work every single day, all I have is me. Like legit. All I have is me. But anyway, that's all I really have for the video. Like I said, this video is a little different than normal. Normally I do like trade recaps or normally I do vlogs, but my phone, since the inside of my phone don't work, I can't connect my mic to the phone. So it's like, bro, I really want to make vlogs again, bro. I love making vlogs, but I can't even do that no more because my phone, my inside of the phone jack is messed up. So I have to invest into a new camera sometime. So not right now, because hey, college is expensive. I don't got time to be paying for no camera right now. Once I start getting payouts, either this year, I should start getting payouts before the end of this year. That's what I have. One of my goals is to get a payout before the end of this year. So I'm gonna kind of push firmly on that. Anyway, that's all I really have for the video. If you enjoyed this type of video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And just let me know down in the comments what you guys prefer to see. I know that I had a couple videos. One of my best performing video was more of like a mental reset vlog type, just chilling in the house type of thing. And I don't know if you guys like those type of videos or if you guys like these type of videos. Like I said, just let me know. That's all I really have for you guys. Until next time, peace out.